Now I'm saying it like Jem. And I'm with Jem. That's what we need to do.
Oh dear.
Okay. All right. Hopefully, wait a couple of seconds, and hopefully people will arrive. If you're here, say hi in the comments, and we will welcome to today's Booker shortlist reaction. And here with me, I'm just going to point in the wrong direction. Welcome to my co-host, the lovely Jem. No, I can't do it. That one. That one there, right there. You know her. If you don't know her, where have you been? So, all right. I hope you guys are all well. Oh, look. Yes, look. Yes, Jem does look very cozy. Jem does look very cozy.
I'm freezing. I'm so cold.
How can you be cold? It's been a boiling day. Maybe it's in our end of the country, but I don't know.
I was really warm like during the day. It's literally like the last half an hour. I'm like, I still had sunglasses on a minute ago, so I was like this. How's that for juxtaposition?
Hey, yeah, love the cozy hoodie. We all love the cozy hoodie.
Bracelet. Wait, I'll be back. 1 second.
Oh wait, I'll finish saying her. Oh, actually, I'll wait for you, Jem, to come back for. She'll want to say hello to you guys as well. So I hope you guys all had a good day, and stuff. Good start, strong start to the week. Yeah, I can't believe we're like just over halfway through September already. Is anyone else freaking out? I mean, I think that's crazy.
I am.
You are. Good.
I just have to show you this.
What is it?
So it's a bracelet. Sarah's daughter made this for me, and I promised I would wear it for all the vlogs. And I wore it on the last one, and then because I've been in a flap tonight, I forgot, and I had to go and get it.
Well, shout out to Sarah's lovely daughter. So
yeah, shout out to Faye.
Shout out to Faye. Hi, Faye. Right, so I'll start going through some of the comments. Obviously, Sarah, as we already mentioned. Hello, Sarah. And obviously, Faye. Hi, Amelia. Hey, lovely Zach. Hi, Claire. Hey, Jess. Oh, lovely Jane's here. Hi, Jane.
Oh, lovely Jane.
Special kiss for Jane. And Amelia saying, I was just going to carry on waving like a waggy dog. We had an autumn on Monday, and now we are back to 26 degrees. Yes, that's completely correct. Good afternoon. Yes, sorry. Oh, yeah. Good afternoon.
The weather is all over the shop.
Yeah. One thing I found very interesting is there are 5 female authors and only 1 male. Yes, I'm going to get to that in a minute. I promise you. Actually, should we kind of start? I'll finish saying hello to obviously to Kate as well, and then we'll get to it. I'm just going to race all over the place of it. She's so excited and happy. Charlie, I'll message you so she can. Oh, she's so sweet. You're just so lovely. I'm going to do hearts for that. Can I try to do that? Hearts. They're hearts for Faye. Right. I've made banners today, people. So, I've been trying to be a little bit organized. Going between the banners and the comments, I'm going to be out of practice for, so you're going to have to bear with me. And yeah, Amelia's just said she wants your cozy. Everyone wants your cozy jumper. So yeah. You're frozen, Jem. Oh, Jem's frozen. This scares me. Oh, you're not frozen. Are you there? No, you're still frozen. I can hear you.
Yeah.
There you go. I can hear a sound.
Am I frozen?
You were, yeah. I know you go. It's kind of like.
Am I back?
Slow.
Am I back?
I think you're back. Yeah. So, here we go. I'm going to go down. I've got, like I said, I did make banners, so I'm going to attempt to try and. So, what is our? Oh, I've got this. What is our reaction? Obviously, what's your your first thought? What is your and all of your guys as well watching? What is your initial reaction to it? Good, bad, ugly? What's your thoughts?
I think my initial reaction is, so yeah, that's all right. But I mean, considering I haven't liked most of the books, it's like
yeah. So
my two favourites are on there, so that's good.
Yeah. So we weren't let down by that. Yeah. I was kind of pleased because I feel like I feel like this is a good short list for like considering the long list, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Because like the long list, I was like, whoa, and then this short list feels kind of a little bit more expected to me, except for with a couple of exceptions, which we can talk about.
Obviously, like one of the good things about the shortlist is it's the most female authors ever to be shortlisted in the history of
it's something 55 years, I think. It's the first. It's the most. I wrote it down. I wrote down the fact. Apparently, it's got the largest number of women shortlisted in the 55-year history of the Booker Prize, the whole Booker Prize. Yeah, 55 years.
It's in itself, really, isn't it?
Sorry.
Which is madness in itself. Like, how is that? How is that?
It's taken 55 years to get 5 women shortlisted.
Crazy.
It's crazy. I'll have a look and tell us what your reaction is. Is it good, bad? There we go. Something I can see a comment like literally just above saying about Plod merch. But I can't quite see all of it. I'm trying to scroll. All right, here we go. Oh, the cozy jumpers. We've got and Plod merch. Yeah, is this what? Yeah, from Faye. Faye is making us Plod merch. We are so lucky.
Yeah.
She is officially sponsoring the Booker Plods.
Official.
Had to go back to summer dresses today. Oh, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I like it. Yes. So before I click on your thing, shall we go? Like, I've got one of my banners because I've been making the banners. I'm determined to use my banners. Surprises / I can't think. It says absence, but that's meant to be absences. I feel like I've
I know what you mean. Yeah. I know what you mean.
What's missing?
I was surprised by both Hells and Orbital.
Really?
Yeah. I was surprised they made it.
I predicted them to make it, so I wasn't surprised because I kind of figured, given how the long list was, I was like, this is what these judges are craving.
Yeah. I don't know. I think just because so many people disliked them. I guess that's what the Booker goes for, though.
I think it's just these particular judges. This is what they're after. This is the kind of books that they're after, isn't it?
Boring ones. Yeah.
Whether the readers necessarily agree or not. I mean, we've had lots of you guys comment, like in the comments, like you love League a lot, that love like Held, and also loads of you, including our lovely Anne, who love Orbital / Snorbital, which is what I called it. So yeah. Well, and also in terms of surprises, like I saw, like Martha mentioned, my friends, this is missing.
Yeah, I was surprised that it wasn't on there.
That is the biggest shock for me out of the whole thing. Everybody, I thought this was like a dead set along with James. Like,
yeah, I agree. I mean, I didn't even like that book, but I mean, I'm really surprised. I am really surprised that it like Held and Orbital made it over, and Stoneyard Devotional. To be fair, like,
I liked Stoneyard Devotional.
My Friends is a better book, like subjectively a better book than those.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, I think you might like it actually, Charlie. Because maybe not at the moment though. Like maybe like
I might go back
2023 to it. Charlie would have liked it. 2024 Charlie wouldn't like anything.
I'm not liking anything. That's exactly right. Yeah. I just want to have dragons and like live in a fantasy world. I think this is just me at the moment. But
yeah, there's no dragons in My Friends.
No dragons in My Friends.
I know, shocking.
Yeah, let us know what you guys are shocked about, what you guys wanted, what are your thoughts, like tell us everything. All right, I'm gonna try and be a good organized host this morning and go back to the last place that I was at. Here it is. Yeah, so this is what Martha was saying. Unbelievable. Where is My Friends? Yes, we were all shocked. I think it's safe to say. And Ange is so on it with the booker. Ange is like,
no, who'd have thought?
Like, is Ange a secret judge? Has she been like whispering messages and
maybe?
Like, yeah, you know, like you can do those like in Friends there was that subconscious tape thing where he was like, you know, you can get those psychic things. Anyway, Booker is in its introspective era, and I'm here for it. Mild indifference is probably my reaction.
I would actually agree. That's kind of how I felt about it. I think I was so sick of the Booker by the time came out.
We're doing Booker reaction. Booker plus book. It's not like
well, this is my reaction. This is how I feel.
You're just done with it.
I'm just done with the boring Booker books. Like, roll on the National Book Award. Can we talk about the National Book Award?
I mean, maybe a bit later. I've got my banners. I'm going to try and work through them. Like, so. Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to be fired from the.
No, it's just because you're like onto the next thing already. To be fair, we've all looked at the National Book Award and we're already thinking about like the Neros and stuff like that, aren't we? So
yeah, for sure.
Anyway, women have infiltrated the Booker. Yes, that is something we are excited. You are definitely excited for that, though, aren't you? I'm happy for that. That's a good thing.
Yes, I am happy about that. I'm always happy for that.
Yeah. James is going to win, so it doesn't feel hugely important who else is there, even though I'm pleased the other 5 females, the other 5 authors, yes. Well,
I mean, how much of a shock would that be if James does not win?
I reckon Held's going to win. I actually think my prediction, Charlie prediction, is Held's going to win.
If that wins over James, I'm done with the Booker. Like, I'm saying it now. Like, I'm never reading another Booker book. That's
not going to happen. You said this last year.
I think I did say it last year.
Actually, I think I did.
I don't have much staying power, but like my current mental state.
If anyone wants to screenshot that or screen record Jem saying that she's never going to read Booker and play again next year to us.
Never.
Feel great. I feel like next year that's going to come bite you in the arse. Only read one. Okay, that's all right. Disappointed that no other
no pools this year. They'll have to make up for it next year and have extra pools.
There wasn't even any Paulines.
I know. Nothing.
I was shocked my friend is on there, but Held is. Yes, I think lots of people are saying the same thing. Hello, Jack.
Hello, Jack.
I'm glad Orbital is there for the lols.
Is it lols though, Claire? Is it?
Have you read it? These judges have got to read it. Like, I'm sure I was watching, I think it's Eric said that they have to read them like at least 3 times. Can you imagine that?
How many times around the earth have they got to go?
I mean, yeah, that's a question. So yeah, someone did the math. If you want to do the math, let us know in the comments how many times the judges are going to go around that earth with that book. Even more reason to try Orbital. The other being and enjoyment. Yes, and loves it. And just champion of all these books, actually. The only one she hasn't tried is Held, I think. I think that's right. Is that right? I think Ange's storming it. Found Held in the library today, just read a few pages and liked it. Yes, there you go.
See, I do have Held out from the library because obviously, you know, when the Booker list came out, like I put everything on hold and Held has only just come in for me at the weekend. So I do have it upstairs. But I'll be honest, I just don't want to read it.
Honestly, I've tried it. I've tried 10%.
Like, I can't even like bring myself to like attempt.
Read a page.
No.
Pop the like, everyone. No, that's not the like. This is the like. I've got to try and do it. Is it going to do it? It's not going to work. Anyway.
It never does what you want it to do. Never.
Yeah, I'll still try.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi. Yes, Charlie. The dragon.
Oh, dragons.
Yeah.
Dragons. I think we should start like a movement, like hashtag bring dragons to the booker or something.
Yeah, dragons to the vicar. I'm sure if like we need to try and think of like a more punny name with that, but
Something a bit more catchy.
Yeah, a bit more catchy.
No, I'm not in creative mode at the moment.
I'm a bit sleepy, but I'm always sleepy, so hey ho. Yeah. So you've got hi Kelly. Right, shall we go start my banners with the going through the books, and then like I'll come back to you guys in the comments. I promise. So you can keep telling us your thoughts, keep like saying it, and but I can't necessarily see. Jem can see the comments as they come. So, we'll go to my lovely banners. I'm gonna try. Really gonna try. All right, here we go. Right. So obviously the first one on the list was James.
Yes, we like that one. We like that one. But I would say, like, everybody had already read James, like, before the booker. It's not like the booker introduced us to this.
So we can't take credit for it, can it, really?
No, it can't take credit. So I'm really glad it made the list. It deserves to make the list. But, like, I mean, the booker's just, like, behind everyone else.
Tagged onto it. It's like tagged onto it, being like, yeah.
Like, yeah. So
that's no. But it was still a really good
I'm in a proper salty mood tonight, so apologize.
I love it. I love salty Gem. everyone in the comments, I'm sure, loves the salty Gem as well. It's our favourite kind of gem. So yeah, not a huge surprise. Very glad it's there. Yeah. Snorbital. Orbital. By Samantha Harvey. And you've made your thoughts quite clear on that. But lots of you guys in the comments love Orbital. Like, tell us your thoughts. I should probably be looking at the comments for James and stuff, shouldn't I? And then highlighting the James comments and then highlighting the I don't know. Right, Creation Lake. Are you excited to read Creation Lake? Because originally, when the long list got announced, you were excited for Creation Lake. Are you still excited for it?
No. No, I'm not.
Why are we here, Jem?
I don't know why we're here. No, I don't know.
I've got the book, so you know.
I mean, it just sounds fine. It sounds fine.
It's got Neanderthals and spies, though.
I would bet £1 to a pinch of shit that it will be a 3-star read. Like, I could read it and I'll give it 3 stars. Like, that's and I'm so sick of 3-star reads. Like, I'm so sick of them. Like, no. Like, Booker, I don't need any more 3-star reads. Like, I've got the 1 5-star out of the list. I don't feel like I need any more. Like,
I mean, we do definitely need more 5 stars. Like, we don't need any 3.
There aren't any more in the list, are there? Like, let's be honest.
You don't know. Let us know if any of you guys love Creation Lake by Rachel Kushner, or if you've read any other Rachel Kushner and recommend any Rachel Kushner for us. Let us know in the comments. We want to know this. So like, that was a good time.
I'm looking at the comments.
Tell me which ones. I'm gonna steam through them. Right. Okay.
There's one from Jennifer. Charlie is really trying to summon some enthusiasm from Jem. I know, it's bad. I'm definitely
gonna try and find it. Where is it?
I feel like I should have been banned from lives today.
Oh my God, I'm gonna try and find it. No.
I have enthusiasm about the National Book Award.
Yeah, there you go.
Particularly the translated fiction list.
I'm just going to quickly sweep through these comments. I'm secretly a Booker judge. Yes, and also maybe her spy. Yes, but we don't talk about that. I was typing it. Right. Oh yeah, no Richard Powers. Oh yeah, talking about that. That's a good point to talk about though. Richard Powers. No Richard Powers, and his book isn't even out yet. How do we feel about that? Like, that is quite actually like, right. I've got thoughts about.
I feel like that's karma. I feel like that's karma. Like,
do we think it's karma? Or do we think it's a bit unfair for him?
No. I think. I think he should have brought his release date forward so people could have read his book. And now, because he didn't, even though the books were clearly ready, it's his own fault. Or he should have pushed his publication date back to like the 1st of October so that he was eligible for next year. He was trying to be a smart ass, is what I think he was trying to do, and it's backfired in his face.
Or it's his publishing team. I'm gonna say we're gonna blame his publishing team. Poor Richard Powers. He has no look. I'm gonna say that.
You're a lot more forgiving than I am tonight.
I mean, I don't really know, honestly. I've never really got on with his books before, but I do feel a bit bad for the guy that his book's not even out and it's not even shortlisted. I feel like I feel a bit bad. I think, oh yeah, it's out today. Oh, it's out today. Oh, there you go.
Is it? So literally the day
after. There goes Jem's chance to the ceremony.
Yes, Amelia, you know that.
You always said that, Jem. And you'll refrain from Jem. I'm here to defend help. Well, tell us your defense, Brian. Tell us.
Oh dear, that bodes badly if Brian liked it. I definitely won't like it.
I often have similar taste to Brian, even though actually with this case, I'm not so much. But Brian has got good taste. Hello, Jack. Everyone say hello to Jack. Orbital is a little more interesting if you remember the ISS. This is why I love you, Zach. This is all these stuff. This is the ISS orbits every 90 minutes and takes place over 26 hours. There would be 51 orbits if you read it 3 times. Thank you, Zach. I think that's amazing. I love that math.
I think that's about 50 orbits too many.
Jack is trying to stir the pot a little bit here, I feel.
We love a bit of pot stirring. Who doesn't love a salty Tuesday night? Is it Tuesday? Wednesday?
It's Tuesday.
What day is it?
It's Tuesday. The fact that you don't know pretty much. This is like exactly where we're at. We don't know. We don't know what day. This is the book art.
I literally have no idea what day it is. I had a conversation earlier about a meeting I had yesterday. I couldn't even remember that it was yesterday. I was like, when was that meeting?
You're so tired. You need some sleep. How do we feel about a retelling being honest? That's a good question. How do we feel about a retelling being honest? Is this fair? I feel
I love a retelling. I'm a fan of a retelling, so I'm pro. I would say.
For me, like it's not like having like some years where we had like the middle of a series. So I feel like a retelling, yes, middle of a series, nope. So I feel like that's okay. Let us know if you've got any thoughts and you disagree and you think having a retelling is bang out of order. Let us know. It simply isn't an adventure worth telling if there aren't just two rights.
Yes, Tolkien was right. I agree.
Kelly says we love a salty Gem.
That's good because you've got a very salty one tonight.
Salty and somewhat sleepy Gem. Salty and
salty,
sleepy,
grumpy, curmudgeonly Gem tonight.
All the adjectives. I'm afraid James won't win because it's been hyped for too long. People might be tired about hearing about it. Is that true? Are you guys tired of hearing about James? Well, I
fear that Brian is right. I am not tired of hearing about James, but I think he's right.
I'm going to go back to my banners because I've got 3 more books to say about because I wrote those banners and I'm going to get through them. No, it was only. Is it 3? No, it is 3. We said about Held, and you said, yeah, you were
rather
shocked.
Pins in my eyes. Yeah,
you're shocked that it listed, but I predicted it. I want to say I got 4 out of my 6 predictions on my little picture thing.
I didn't actually do a predictions. I ran out of time.
Exclusive.
I probably would have. To be fair, I would have picked the 6 books that I hated the most, or thought I'd hate the most. So. Held would have been on my predictions list because
So which 4 would you so right, just to clarify, exclusive what 6 books would you have, I'm going to pin you down, Jem. What 6 books would you have picked?
Okay, so I haven't read Held, but I'm like 99.9% sure I'll hate it. So I would have put Held on the list. I would have put Orbital on the list.
Yep.
I would have put Headshot.
Yep.
I would have put My Friends.
Yeah.
And Stoneyard Devotional.
Yeah.
And I would have put James on my list, to be fair. Even though I didn't hate it, but because it's James. So yeah, 5 that I didn't like and James.
Just for those of you that want to know. But I think that's interesting. So the Safekeep, are you happy? How are you?
I'm actually really pleased because I really liked the Safekeep, and the ones that I like never get shortlisted. So I was pretty delighted by that. So
I'm quite surprised by this one because I feel like even like as I'm reading it, it kind of reads more a little. It's got like a little bit more of a contemporary feel to it, hasn't it? I guess like it doesn't like. I mean, it's quite.
It doesn't feel like hard literary fiction.
Yeah.
It's not like
yeah.
Well, it's got plot.
Reading.
So it's like, what is this? Things are actually happening.
I feel like it goes back to that thing that Katie was saying about the reading group fiction. I feel like it reads quite like, or what I've read so far reads kind of reading group fiction a little bit. Is that correct? I don't know. It does a little bit. It's literary with those elements. But, and there's some amazing comments that I should be looking at. I'm gonna go through some comments. I think I've only got one more book actually. I'll do the last book on there, which is Stoneyard Devotional, if I can find it, and then we can look at your comments again. What are your thoughts on Stoneyard Devotional being listed?
I thought it was really average. Like, I don't know what to tell you, Charlie. Like it was a completely average, forgettable book. Like,
I liked it. I liked it. I liked it. I like there was some strong like emotional moments in there. There was some strong emotional moments in there for me personally, but there was also some very weird moments like with the mice and some like. But then I know that they had like stronger, clever meanings apparently, according to people they were saying about they were doing deeper things with the mice. Apparently, to do with like. And it's a real thing apparently that happens in Australia. I mean, there might be some Australian people watching in the future or watching now. And apparently this is a thing that happens like very regularly. They get these big plagues of mice. So, you know, it's that's interesting. And I like Charlotte was writing.
Is it interesting enough to write a whole book about?
I mean,
just saying.
I like
throw that out there.
And I like Charlotte Wood's writing, and I'm pleased that she specifically has been listed. I feel like she's probably a really nice person.
I tell you, I'm sure she's a very nice person. I'm not like dismissing like the niceness of any of the authors, but I'm just saying that when we come back next year, this time next year, and I ask you, can you remember anything about that book? You'll be like, nah.
I remember the mice. I'm sure I remember the mice.
That's it. That's all you'll remember. That's all I remember now. Like it's just.
I remember. I remember Beth.
The mice there. Ooh.
I remember Beth because like Beth was a character, you know. So I remember Beth. There you go. Anyway, so I feel like I'm gonna go back to my banner so I can click that off, and then I'm gonna find my other one. There you go. Just because I want to get used to my banners. I made the bloody banners, so I'm gonna use
I love that they're very professional.
And they're in my TARDIS blue, which obviously, you know.
So. I love TARDIS blue.
Yeah, it's all about the TARDIS blue. All right, okay, I'm gonna go back to the lovely comments. You got lovely guys in the comments. Right. I don't see Anne said I don't see James as a retelling. It's more about the time when Jim wasn't with Huck mainly, yeah. So it's like a reimagining. Is that the right phrase?
Yeah.
Ooh, someone said about I must have missed this. I loved Fugitive Pieces too, Anne Gibson. Oh, Anne, I didn't see your comment there, so I must have missed it. I didn't see the Fugitive comment. Unless it was further up. Oh no, here it is. I must have gone past it. You guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not easy. Here we go. We've still gone past it again. No. I don't know. Right. I'm going to try and find my place. Shocking. Right. Right. Rachel Krishna. Someone said Rachel. I don't. Anne. Oh, Anne said Rachel Krishna is the author. Yeah, of Creation Lake. I'm guessing that's in reference to. We need a book. A a Plod Along book prize, as voted by you. As voted by you guys.
Like actual good books with actual plot that are by people that aren't called Paul.
Yeah, as voted for by the plodders.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Plod of power.
Love that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to highlight that. The last few years I've warned you both that you never listen. This is true. She does.
It is
Jack
true.
is the voice.
It is true. Jack does tell us every year.
She's the voice of reason. She's like the Jiminy Cricket of our group. It's like in the not in a crickety way.
Oh,
Richard Pascal.
yes, you can.
This is a quote of her thing. When can we talk Muppet movies? You guys can talk Muppet movies as much as if you want to start saying it. This is the thing that Andy started off last week, saying movies that would be better with Muppet characters. And if you want to start saying your favourites, we'll highlight them. Just say it.
Like, these books would have been better with Muppet characters. Like, imagine if all the mice were Muppets.
A massive. Muppet imagine all these Muppets, but then they would be burning Muppets and like crushing Muppets and doing terrible things to Muppets. Which no, we can't.
That sounds fantastic.
I love Muppets. No, Jem, you're so sadistic. No,
crush those Muppets.
No kids would watch that.
Carly would be crying in the corner.
Imagine Kermit the Frog. I can't say his name. Kermit the Frog getting his head ripped off. I mean, that's just not nice.
Oh, that sounds delightful. That sounds right up my alley.
That's not pretty. That's telling them. A few booktubers were refusing arcs. Justice.
Oh yeah, because Scott asked for an arc of Playground and was refused. So he refused to review it.
Quite right. I think we should have justice for Scott. That is like a thing. So yeah,
that should be a thing.
Yeah, we should. We'll just keep that banner. I'll actually make a banner now. Should I? No, oh wait. But we do have hashtag justice for Scott. I've been thinking about it, and I think Terminator. Here we go, Jack. Fine, no, this is what we can talk about. I've been thinking about it, and I think Terminator with Linda Hamilton being the only human. Oh, would be far better than Arnie as the only human.
Arnie as a Muppet would be good, to be fair.
What, like an actual like? And I think, yeah. So I read Fugitive Pieces by Anne Michaels, and that's there you go. Thank you. That's the Anne Michaels comment that you said about it, I think. Held was done in by its cover copy, which made it seem like it was about one man and his thoughts, but it's actually about lots of ideas mixing together, and it misled readers. Yeah, do you know what? That can put people off. I think, Jem, would you like to say anything about that?
Yeah, no, I think
it's the exact moment you chose to free.
But honestly, it could have. Am I back?
Yeah. You literally froze as you were like,
the most beautiful world. Still wouldn't read it. No. I think that's a cop out, Brian. It's a cop out.
That's Jem's fault. Salty Gem is why we're here. Salty Blood is the first thing I found, and then checked out the plots. Yes, thank you. Thank goodness for that, because then we've got our lovely Zach with us. Salty Gem is everything. Completely agree. I don't see James. Oh, we've already done that one. I'm so sorry, people. Right now, I'll try and go catch up. Considering what I've heard about Held, I think it's a case of honouring an author instead of a book. Again, we'll never get an invite either.
Oh yeah, a bit like Anne Enright this year on the Women's Prize. I think that was.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
But lots of people loved Anne Enright this year with that book.
Yeah, but they were wrong, weren't they?
I just remember the giant penis in the field. That's all I remember. Shocking.
Yeah. I remember you telling me about that, and then I read the book afterwards, and I don't remember reading it, but I remember you telling me.
It was in the thing, you know. Anyway, if you remember that, let us know in the thing. I'm also interested in the safekeeping. The safekeeping.
You will like that, Jack, I think, actually. I think you will like that.
Yeah, I'm about halfway and I don't hate it.
Wow, ringing endorsement from Charlie Brooks. You heard it here first.
Do you know what though? Like I was telling the girls earlier, like I put like a message out and I'm like, we've had mice, we've gone from mice to space, and there was a section in here which I'm not gonna mention again. Like a spicier section as it were. And I was like, how have we gone from mice to Neanderthals to space to that sauciness, which it's eclectic. It's an eclectic taste of this list.
Yes,
it's the list that keeps on being a list.
It keeps on delivering.
The Safekeep doesn't seem very bookery to me. I mean,
agree.
There will be people that say, "What is a booker book?" though, and there will be people that
Horror one.
You can't say that. Let's hope that we're going to surprise people like us more than this. Safekeep food. That's right. The Safekeep sound good. Yeah. Yes. You may blush though, Jane, because there are some blushable moments in this book.
There are some blush. Even I blush at moments.
Ellen is hi, Ellen. I'm currently reading Held. Absolutely do not recommend it to Jem unless she needs to go to sleep.
Mate, I need no assistance in that department, so I will.
I need some assistance, but I still don't want to. Sorry. Well, again. The Safekeep had a you read that.
Similar feel to Stoneyard. I don't think I agree.
Because this is very contemporary and like, well, not contemporary. It doesn't. I don't mean that, but compared to like the literariness of the literariness. And Stoneyard is like
more of a readable style. I think the Safekeep.
But I think Stoneyard felt a bit more dreamlike, didn't it? In some places.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah.
Fevery, I guess. Yeah. Is Stoneyard the one that Ange gave a mouse warning for?
Yes. So
many mice. And obviously Ange has concurred that. Don't read Stoneyard devotional if you has mice. Yes. You sold it to me, and the mice and nuns are a winning combo. There you go. Yay, Brian, like my banners. Brian gets hearts for that.
Hearts for Brian.
Yeah, always. Ben said that he's starting his own prize today. Yes, we saw that he was like...
What?
I saw he was like... What? He didn't actually say... In Ben's defense, he hasn't said he's starting a prize. He's beginning to get the musings. So watch it. Watch this space.
Oh, this is exciting. Oh, I can't wait for Ben to do a prize and for me to just absolutely annihilate all of the books he chooses.
No, do you know what though? You can't say that because then, because he's our like friend, so then we can like get like he can give us like little teasers for the plodders, our exclusives. We can try and get some exclusives for you plodders, you know.
Well, we can still get exclusives, and I can still slag off every book on his list.
Do you think he'll still want to give us exclusives as slagging his stuff off? Slightly optimistic there. Ben's love for the plod-along. A fun fact from Zach. So these make my day. And fun fact about Southern Australia. You say this actually, Jem.
Southern Australia was the first to give women the right to vote in 1895, and then the whole country did it in 1902. That is cool.
It's not going to happen, is it? I want to get some.
Not going to happen.
I keep trying. They doesn't like the thumbs. I don't know why. I'm intrigued for Ben's book prize ideas. Yes, he's so creative. I always love his the way the things
he is very creative.
I love Jem bashing the book out and trying to keep it. It's like good cop bag always. So it's actually know as well about this is. I mean, it's not like remotely, but like obviously when the long list got announced, you were the one that was super excited for it, and I was the one that was reticent.
I was excited, and the booker came along and crushed all my dreams with its boring mid-last books. Like, that's what happened. Like, that's not my fault. I went in with a positive mental attitude, and now look what's happened to me. Like, I'm the grumpiest person on the planet. Like,
it's the booker's fault that this is happening right here.
Like, I haven't even read them all. I've read, like, what, 7 of them? And I'm like, no. Like, give me my life back.
7. But you've done really well then, Jem. You should...
Have I? Or do I just not know when to quit? Like, I should have quit a long time ago. Like, last year.
To be fair, I feel like you did somewhat drag me into this a little tiny bit, but that's fine.
No, I'm not having that. I'm not having that, Charlie. This was definitely more your idea than my idea. 100%. Definitely more your idea than my idea.
I was excited, and then I was less excited.
Like,
and then
your pre-booker hype was like what infected me, and then I maybe infected you a bit of my like post long list, and then both of us are just now sick of it. No, Charlie hasn't said that. Oh, we know she is. And I'm actively sick of it.
There's just no dragons. If they had dragons, we might have all had different ideas.
I know. Like, I think we should write a strongly worded letter to like the Booker Foundation. So next year, can we please have a bloody dragon? Like, or even just a book with plot. Like any book with plot.
Yeah, we need plot. We do need plot. We are plot people, I would say. So, anyway, so hello, Jem laughing at crushed Muppets. And Andy's here. Hi, Andy. Andy said about what have you started?
Yes, this is all Andy's fault, or as I like to call him, Roro.
Still cracks me up.
Roro's fault.
Jem, have you gone too far crushing them? You've gone too far crushing them up. Well, you know it's too far if even Jane's saying it. Like, sorry.
Yeah, it is clearly.
This has taken a turn. Did Jem freeze mid-response? Not my fault. Jem doesn't love books about science, time, romance, and loss. You know, human emotions. Honestly, Jem, you frozen, literally laughing your head off, and it's very funny. I feel like I should take a picture of it. I may actually do that in case before you come back quickly. Right, I'm gonna do it. Oh, there you go. Jem has frozen, and I took a picture for you. I took a picture of you, so I will send that to you, Jem. There you go.
Mate. Thanks. That was a brilliant comment from Brian. I appreciate that a lot. I do like books about loss. Like if a main character dies, I do like that.
You do like death and destruction and sadness.
You know, defend one tiny bit, but yeah, the rest of it you can keep.
You don't like romance.
I absolutely detest romance.
I think it's interesting enough to be part of the story. Maybe the mice symbolize some of those feelings. Yeah, there you go.
Love your banners.
You get hearts as well because I don't. It's not going to work now. Is it going to work? I want to give you hearts, Kelly. Roro, I have been pondering the Muppet game since last week. You've done something. You've broken Jack. Andy has broken Jack. All right. Should we try and wind this up about Sue? Like, I can carry on talking to you guys till maybe 9. So I'm just going to like put this out here, like, because I feel like this is like we're losing the bookerness of what we're doing here, and I'm not sure the point.
Gemma has crushed the book. Oh dear.
Right. The Booker jury is trying to disconnect Gemma's internet connection.
I'm being ousted from BookTube because of my saltiness.
Gem, Muppet violence.
Crush those Muppets.
Which other books, like back to the Muppets in the books, which books would be good with Muppets in the Booker? Or actually any other books? We said about movies. Are there books that would be amazing that you would like to see with Muppets?
Shogun.
what would they? So, what would be who would be the main character of it?
Like the main character would still be the main character, but all of the samurais would be Muppets.
Samurai Muppets. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Like, that would be incredible. Like, samurai Muppets. Just saying. But some of your Muppets are going to have their heads chopped off. Like, this is like the reality. A bit more Muppet violence.
What book I would pick that would be. I'm trying to think now. You've like. I don't honestly. I need a hot minute. I don't know. Right. Right. I'm gonna go through your guys' comments. Ems has walked in and said, "Oh, are your friends here to say Joyous famous field?" I'm so sorry. Remember that there are people that listen to this. Muppet Game is hours of fun. It really is.
It is hours of fun.
Jolly good. Looking forward to those blush moments. The short list is made up of space, spice, and mice. Oh, there you go. I like that.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Does he? Does he say? And hi, Eric's here as well. Hi, Eric. He was here. I don't know if he's still here. He may not be still here. He may have got left at beheading the Muppets.
And he was like, right, okay, go, leave.
Yeah. It's good that the Safekeep is on there, as it should be. Always be a shortlisted book with potty twists and turns. Yeah, like the Beasting. Yeah, 100%. I loved the Beasting last year. That was like such a great book. I wanted books like the Beasting and Prophet Song that I could love as much in truth, which is not fair to this list, I know, but you know,
alas.
I want Jem to write comments for book covers. Held. I'd rather stick pins in my eyes.
I
don't want that. Nobody wants that. No. No, you guys don't encourage her.
Look at the prize that crushes dreams.
Fucking hell.
I'm so sorry, Charlie. You came so professionally prepared with banners.
I tried. I'm sorry.
I'm
just going to go on to the next comment. I'd love to know if I'm trying. I'd love to know if all the judges have a book on the list they think is actually pants, or whether some of them, like all of them. I'm sure there must be some of them that struggle with. There must be, like you would think, like, and not just because of this year's list, Jem. Have you got thoughts on that comment?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I think that maybe the judges are Muppets, and so it's difficult for me to get into the mind of the Muppets.
They looked very nice yesterday when they were talking. They looked not yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I'm just as bad as you. Yeah. They're not Muppets. The book of judges aren't Muppets. They're just extremely hardworking people with very busy time.
Very bad taste in books. Yeah.
No, they haven't got. They just love. They love the plotlessness. They like. Yeah. Anyway, she rose again. Yeah. The fact that she's glitching again is so funny, especially I've got that screenshot. Charlie, your phone cover. Oh yeah. Do you know what? Jem took the piss out of me when she saw this phone cover. So you get heart.
Too happy of a phone cover, right?
It's the library kids love it. Like when
I'm gonna look later and see if I can find a phone cover with beheaded Muppets on to put onto my phone.
They don't sell beheaded Muppets. That would be extremely tragic. To have a hashtag for justice for the Muppets. Brian, can you pick that quote about Gemini? Technically, almost all the characters.
Oh, now I am more interested.
That's the way to pique her interest. Right. I feel like, is there anything else we really want to say, guys? Like, really? I mean, are you guys? What I know what we should say. predictions for the winner then? Like, other than James, if James wasn't on the shortlist, what would you? No, is there any predictions for the winner?
It's got to be James, right? It's got to be.
I want it to be James. I fear it will be Held. Right. What are your guys' predictions for the winner? And then we'll close up and say goodbye, I think, because I don't know what else there is to say.
I've just seen Zach has suggested a little life with Muppets.
Oh my god. Where's that? Let me see.
Oh, dear.
Where is it? Oh my god. Zach, you're a genius. Who would be your main character though? Obviously Jude, I guess.
Oh, Andy said, is Jude played by a Muppet? But that just made me think, like Jude the Obscure with Muppets.
Jude the Obscure with Muppets. You just think of the most brutal things, don't you? I'm gonna try and think of like. Look at my bloody shells. I'm gonna go to my 5-star reads on my story graph and see which ones would be good with Muppets. If any would be good. I don't know, honestly. You guys, seriously.
Oh,
Eric, any book with Muppets? Really encouraging Gem here.
Oh, dear. Or Wuthering Heights with Muppets. Just Kathy as a human.
I mean, that's slightly a bit more believable. Far from the Madding Crowd. That who would be with them? Yeah, the Sheba. She's the main character, obviously. So everyone else could be Muppets.
Yeah,
that's another classic, though. There you go. Orbital.
Oh, Brian, Miss Piggy throwing that pig part at Jude would take on a much more sinister tone.
I can't see it. Oh, there we go.
Oh dear.
Miss Piggy plays Kathy. Oh no, we got it. Sorry.
Yes.
Muppets in Space, very underrated. Yes, I'm sure. Yeah.
Actually, if you had Miss Piggy playing Kathy and Kermit playing Heathcliff.
Oh no, Kermit's too nice for that. Don't do that to Kermit. He's too nice for that. Don't do that to Kermit. No, don't do that to Kermit. Kermit's my favourite Muppet people. Like, no, he can't play that. No. I'm sorry. I disagree. Right. If Held wins, I will give up on books and only watch Muppet movies. Don't do that. You break so many people's hearts. That must be. You must be fairly certain that Held's not going to win if you said that.
If it wins now, Brian, then we're expecting like a review of every Muppet movie. Oh dear.
Right. Well, we will see you guys soon. I'm sure we haven't got plans in place for the next plods, but we'll let you know on the community tabs.
Yeah.
We've had so much fun talking to you guys. You guys are always the best. We always have loads of fun. Despite mine and Gem's slightly sleepy and Gem's excessively salty. Oh, Ben's here now. Ben, you can't turn up because otherwise how am I going to say goodbye? I can't say goodbye with Ben.
Ben, we've been talking about your book prize.
If you've got any like extra tidbits to add about your book prize, people are freaking out about your book prize.
I know. Yeah. Well, I was pleased that my friends didn't make it, Ben. You're right, but yeah, I mean, to be fair, like best of a bad bunch, really, isn't it?
It's lots of people have been sad that this has not made it. But I was bored at work. Okay.
Yeah, this is like a thing now, Ben. Everyone's expecting your prize list.
Yeah, we want some like tidbits. And if you haven't already thought of a prize, can you please think of a prize now and then just on the spot? and just
No, it's not a pipe dream anymore, mate. Like it's like a thing. Like me and Charlie are planning like a long list reaction, a shortlist reaction.
Jem's already planning to be salty.
I'm planning to be salty about all the bits that you pick.
I said that because you're our friend, so that we want you to we want the insider stuff. But Laura said maybe not throwing shade at it already isn't necessarily the best part.
Oh dear.
Right. Thank you guys for all coming. We really will say goodbye. Ben, thank you so much for coming. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Jem?
No, I don't. I'm so sorry, Charlie. No, it's been an experience. The Booker Prize is what I would say.
Yes, an underappreciated book. There you go. That's your tidbit, people. If you haven't, this is your tidbit. So yes, it has been. That's an amazing idea. Yeah. So there you go. You heard it here first. You've got exclusives. The plod along always gets exclusives. So always stick right to the end. You never know who's going to show up and give you exclusives like Ben just did. So yeah. I'm going to say goodbye. I really am going to say goodbye. Thank you all for coming. You guys are obviously amazing. We love you guys lots, genuinely. So we'll see you next time. Look out on the community tabs it'll be on Jem's channel, and we'll tell you.
We don't know what we're doing, but we're doing something.
I know what we're doing, but we'll let you know. Bye. Bye.